if there is no church, membership, if there's not an identifiable group, what's the point of this passage? Thessalonians, that's an interesting passage. 2 Thessalonians 3. There were individuals, particularly one, that said, well, Christ is coming. Thessalonians, by the way, were known for being lazy and for liking to make a living out of the government or out of rich people. That was an issue with them. Paul has to deal with that in both letters. They try to find some politician that would feed them some welfare and just make a living. We Dominicans say, vivir del cuento. Just living out of telling stories and just collecting as much as they can. We get a lot of that also. Even churches. People who have a school, who have this, who have that, and they just make a living out of begging and asking and benevolence, living out of the good heart of people. Paul says, there are some among you who do not want to work, who are lazy, busybodies, just enjoying gossip and meddling in people's lives. Signal them. Put them apart. And he says, don't have them as enemies, but don't even eat with them. Don't invite them to your agapes. Don't invite them to your fellowship meals and then communion. Let them feel that they are walking unruly. Now, if there is not a defined group in the church, that I will write their laws within their hearts, and they will be my people. They will know me. Why? Because they've been regenerated. The Holy Spirit opened their eyes. They got conviction of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. They were brought to the cross. Actually, once they get that, they run to the cross, seeking mercy and grace. That's a requisite for membership. You have to be part of Christ's family. That's a requisite for membership. Discipleship too. Not only regeneration, but discipleship. And what is discipleship? Following Jesus. What is a disciple? Every Christian, as they were called in Antioch, that believers were called Christians for the first time in Antioch, it was a negative term. They were called little Christs, just despising them. Every Christian is a little Jesus. You imitate him. You follow him. You try to be like him.